عيسى, if you allow me to ask one important question before we go to a question I definitely want to ask, but not now, after you mentioned Hindu and Shia. So you have an Irish background. You always believed in God. There were always people in your family who were like devout Christians even. So it's not like, you know, people saying that, another one of those who was never really Christian, or have never really experienced Christianity, or have never seen Christianity. No, you did have, you have experienced Christianity, how mostly empty the churches are, how it has become a place for the over 70s. And you're very generous, I would say, for the over 80s, 90s, but you're very generous. You said the over 60s and 70s. And then you said that when you were 9, you saw Muslim women, a hijab, and you thought that, it must be nuns. So you had your experience of Islam. And so the question is now, you have seen Christianity. Yes, you say the churches are pretty much empty, and that's the case. I've been to Germany. I've been to other European countries. It's the same as in UK, in England. There's no difference. But you have seen people who are devout in your family. Was there a stage where you said, okay, I'm Irish, we're Catholic, and I have religious people in my family? Did you approach them and wanted to know more about Christianity from them and practice it? Or was it like something that from early age you really didn't warm up with Christianity and thought like, nah, this one is impossible to be the truth? Or how was it in your case? Or did you give it a try?
So I was very into Christianity, into Catholicism. As I said, it was only really my great-grandmother who was into the religion, and we did spend the time living with her for a few years, maybe from the ages of 9 till 12. And as I said, great-grandmother, she was extremely old. She was in her 80s, maybe late 70s at this point. So she was the only sort of person I had religion-wise. And obviously this was sort of the dawn of the age of the internet. So a lot of things could be self-taught by that point. So other than practicing the religion, I mean, I'll be honest with you, there's not much you can do when it comes to practicing Catholicism. It's just, there's no real rules to follow. It's just you believe in God and the Trinity and Jesus. There's not enough action, which is probably why, other than reading the Bible and praying, I just probably felt a little bit empty in terms of I can do more, but there isn't more to do in that sense.
It's more belief than action.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. خب ایشون میگه که خب کسی که در فامیلش خیلی مذهبی بودن مادر بزرگ ایشون بودن، خیلی مذهبی بودن، و ولی میگن که ببینید دین مسیحیت و همین جمله دین کاتولیک، بگیمش مذهب، فرقه کاتولیک مسیحیت، مثل فرقه های دیگه بیشتر بر ایمانه، بر عمل نیست. ایشون میگن که بیشتر بر اینی که آدم ایمان داشته باشه به تثلیث، به اینی که عیسی خداوند هست، پدر و روح القدس و فرزند همه اینا یکی هن، همه اینا خداوند، و والعیاذ بالله، و بیشتر درباره این بود. و ایشون تشنه عمل بود، اون چیزی که اسلام در اسلام هستش، ایمان قلب، ایمانی که بر قلب و بر زبان و بر جوارح ظاهر میشه. و ایشون میگه که همیشه تشنه این بود، تشنه بیشتر عمل کردن، عبادت کردن، ولی میگه در مسیحیت بیشتر این اعتقاد هستن. چون بنده از ایشون این سوالو کردم که آیا چون که شما کسی رو در فامیل داشتید که مسیحی بود، مسیحی به معنای واقعا مذهبی، اما مادر بزرگ ایشون، آیا رفتید دنبال این تحقیق بکنید، سعی بکنید بر این عمل بکنید به این آیین؟ گفت میگویند بله، ولی به رضایت نرسیدن با مسیحیت. Okay, Isa, if you can hear me, inshallah. Can you hear me, Akhi?
Yeah.
Oh. I think صدا رفت. الو.
I can hear you.
You can hear me. You can hear me. Okay, Isa, the next question is, okay, am I correct to assume that the next stage was kind of, well, you already mentioned it. It was, you were unsatisfied, that this not being satisfied led to doubting Christianity and being more open for other religions, specifically Islam? Or what was then the next step when once you saw that, all right, that's really it. If I want to be a devout Catholic Christian, I believe in a Trinity. They have some fasting, kind of, sort of fasting, I know, but there's not really much. And was there something that like sparked it where you said, okay, now I need to dig deeper?
Okay, so I was in high school at this point, and as I said, I sort of looked around at my friendship group, and I noticed all the white English friends that were there. Well, all of them, not even those who weren't my friends. They were just completely. Can you hear me?
I was breaking up. You said I could hear high school. Now I can hear you again. You said high school, so, and then about friends.
Yeah, all the English children, none of them believed in religion anymore. They were all either agnostic or atheist or token Christians. There was nothing substantial there. And then I would look at all the Muslims. Hello?
Okay, I can. Sorry, it still was cutting off. Now you said. Now I got about the English children, where nobody really believed in any religion. Same experience. When I was raised in Europe, same. Believing in religion, many don't even believe in God. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, exactly. So I would then look at all the Muslims, and I'm there trying to be the best Christian I can, and they're all fasting together, even the Sunni and the Shia fasting, Ramadan.
صدا کاملا قطع و وصل میشه متاسفم. من چیزی نمیتونم بشنوم متاسفم. بله صدا هست.
Can you hear me? Is everything okay?
Vale. Sorry, there's some technical issues. We need to start one more time from that bit. You said about in school, English children. داشت درباره در مدرسه با بچه‌های انگلیسی که خود ایشون هم خب بزرگ شد و چقدر دین نمیخوام بگم منفور ولی اصلا جایگاهی در جامعه نداشت. نه دین و نه خدا داشت میگفتن ایشون. Yes, go ahead, اخی.
Yeah, so the only people I see caring about religion was the Muslims. They would all go together to pray Jummah. They were all fasting together, Ramadan.
Okay. این فکر کنم هیچ صدایی نمیاد. اوکی. به نقطه رسیدیم که ایشون درباره دوران مدرسه صحبت می‌کردن که چطور در ایران آیریش اصالتاً آیریش هستن و در انگلیس بزرگ شدن و چطور در اروپا انگلیس تدین و اعتقاد به خدا و اعتقاد به دین همه اینا به باد رفته و ایشون همیشه در درون این اعتقاد به خدا رو داشت و داشتن درباره زمانی که مدرسه میرفتن یعنی بعد از بلوغ در بلوغ و بعد از بلوغ. So Isa, you were Salam alaikum, first of all. You were talking about the time in school, I think around puberty or after puberty, around that time where you were obviously faced with what is really common in I think most of Western Europe, if not slowly all over Europe, which is that people do not believe in religion, often not even in God. So yeah, you were explaining about that experience there as someone with a Catholic background who at the very least believed in God. Yeah, go on, inshallah.
Yeah, bismillah. So the only people who did care about religion was the Muslims in the school. They would, they would fast together Ramadan. Even the Sunnis and the Shias, they would fast together, pray Jummah together. We'd be out playing football at lunchtime, and the children, all the Muslims, well, not all of them, but a lot of them would go and pray. And I'm there thinking, why are these people who are not even following the correct religion, why are they so devout, yet all of these English people who are meant to be Christian don't care at all about anything. So it made me angry, but it didn't make me think about other religions. It just made me think I need to be a better Christian. Now, the big thing that happened was when I was 14, my older brother, who was 18, he became a Muslim. And this was a big shock. We wasn't expecting this. I seen him as a traitor to Christianity, and I thought, right, that's it. I need to look into this Islam and bring him back to Christianity. But unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I suppose. Fortunately, he had done his homework, and he just absolutely, if you want to call it a debate, he just obliterated me every time and put doubts into my head about Christianity. I was somebody who would, yeah. I was somebody who used to read the Bible every day. I would read the Bible, and I started noticing inconsistencies. He had gone away to university at this point, but I was now doing my own research. I was still thinking, I'll get him, and I'll be. But then, unfortunately, I started noticing more mistakes in the Bible, in Christianity, in the theology of Christianity, and that's when I was
you were not. So he obliterated you in the debate, but you were still like at that stage, like many were, still like stubborn. You did not want to accept. You still thought there's a way to save Christianity.
Yeah, definitely. Like I thought, okay, he's done a little bit of homework. He got a few lucky punches in there. Do you know what I mean? But it's fine. You know, I'll just do more studying than him, and I'll find the mistakes in Islam. And I've got quite a sort of like a scientific sort of methodological sort of mindset. So I was like, right, okay, we'll compare, the scientific sort of differences between them, like the story of from Adam alayhi salam up until Jesus, and we'll see whose matches up best with regards to science and things like that. And yeah, unfortunately,
if you just stop it there, if you just stop it there, inshallah, for me to translate it, just one comment: you're truly Irish. You're truly a fighter from a warrior nation. You don't just bow down just like that. Truly, I said it even in Farsi. I say he's Irish. He's originally Irish, and they are a warrior nation. They don't just take everything from everyone. بله، ایشون خیلی جالب، ایشون فرمودن که خب در مدرسه که ایشون میگن در مدرسه که میرفتن میدیدن که تنها کسانی که واقعا دین رو، خدا رو جدی میگیرن مسلمونا هستن. مسلمونا، نه که ایشون هم میگفتن، قشنگ هم فرمودن، نه که پرفکت باشن، ولی گفتن عمدتاً حتی جواناشون اهمیت میدادن به روز. البته این در فرهنگ ایشون گفت، حتی در میان شیعه هم بود، ولی عمدتاً اهل سنت اهمیت میدادن به نماز خوندن، روزه گرفتن. یعنی تدین چیزی بود خیلی بارز، قشنگ آدم میدید. و ایشون میگفت من خود بر حق میدونستم و مسیحیت رو، و تعجب میکردم که ما که بر حق هستیم، گفت در این انگلیس هیچ کسی الا خیلی نادر، همون کسایی که ذکر کردنشون عمدتاً کسایی که از 60 تا 70 به بالا هستن، الا این قشر جامعه دیگه اصلا دین و کلیسا اصلا باشون هیچ اهمیتی نداره. و ایشون متأثر شدن بر این که جوانانی تو مدرسه روزه رو، نماز رو، این نشونه های تدین دین رو جدی میگن. هیچ دینی نبود جز دین توحید، دین اسلام. و بعد ایشون میگن که برادر ایشون مسلمان شدن، و ایشون گفتگو و بحث و ایشون گفتن حالا اسمش هم بذاریم مثلا مناظره داشتن، و برادر ایشون با ادله قاطع ایشون رو، خود ایشون میگه obliterated، میگه اونو نابودشون کردن در بحث گفتگو. و ایشون میگه که ولی با این حال خب تعصب به خرج داده بودن. ایشون گفتن که با این حال که واقعا با دلیل قوی برادر ایشون که مسلمان شدن، ایشون رو مسیحیت رو رد کردن، برتری بودن عقیده اسلام یکتاپرستی رو برای ایشون نشون دادن، گفتم با این حال من نمیتونستم قبول بکنم. به خودم گفتم که این برادر من الان اومد مسلمان شد، حالا یه شانس آورد در این بحث و گفتگو یه چند تا نکاتی رو ذکر کرد، من هنوز باید بیشتر بخونم. یعنی چی؟ یعنی متعصب بود، تعصب به خرج میداد، هنوز امید به این داشتش که نه حتما این مسیحیت حالا یه کاریش میشه کرد.